Investigators this morning are still trying to learn who Syed Rizwan Farook and his wife Tashfeen Malik talked to before the San Bernardino shootings. FBI divers spent much of the weekend searching a lake about 3 miles from the scene. Officials believe that the shooters may have gone there before the massacre. Carter Evans is outside the Inland Regional Center in San Bernardino, California. Carter, good morning.
Good morning. Authorities are now trying to focus on who or what motivated this couple to open fire at the Inland Regional Center behind me. There is new information about Malik's comments on social media now that questions how thoroughly she was vetted before she entered the U.S. Dive teams from the FBI and local police finished searching the bottom of this muddy lake over the weekend. They pulled multiple objects from the water, but it's still unknown if they recovered a computer hard drive that Syed Rizwan Farook and Tashfeen Malik may have discarded in the lake before they were killed in a shootout with police. Investigators hope to search that hard drive for information on potential connections between the couple and foreign terror groups. Law enforcement sources confirmed to CBS that Malik made radical postings on social media as far back as 2012. 2 years before she moved to the United States and married Farook. According to a report in the New York Times, Malik spoke openly on social media about her support for violent jihad and said she wanted to be a part of it. But none of these postings were discovered when Malik applied for a K-1 fiancé visa.
If you're going to start doing a deeper dive into somebody and looking at their social media postings or other things, you really want to focus your effort on the high-risk traveler, the person that you're really worried about being a threat to the United States. The question is, how do you identify them?
Malik was not identified as a threat, despite being interviewed at the U.S. Embassy in Pakistan and vetted by 5 different government agencies who checked her name and picture against a terror watch list and ran her fingerprints against 2 databases.
This is a case where, in retrospect, we know that this is a person that had lots of red lights and red flags. How come they didn't stand out as a high-risk traveler? That's a really, really good question.
Investigators are also continuing to question Farook's friend Enrique Marquez. We know he purchased the rifles used in the attack, and charges for him could be forthcoming in Nora. We are now learning that Malik expressed interest in joining a jihadist movement as early as 2012. So that's 2 years before she moved here to the U.S.
And why wasn't that known? Carter, thank you so much.